side, you guys, when he turns around, you can see him from this side, is that he's got a crescent-shaped piece of ear missing. So a long time ago, he was sick, he was receiving medication and had a reaction, and they had to surgically remove that part of his ear. It doesn't affect him at all. He can hear and listen and do all kinds of stuff with it, flap his ears just like he's doing now. It just makes him look rougher and tougher. Make him look like a big bad elephant. Another way that you can tell him apart from the others is looking at his tusks there. So he's got very beautiful, nice, long, thick tusks. Unfortunately, one is shorter than the other one, so he was messing around with the stump, and he actually broke that. Doesn't affect him at all, and they're going to continue to grow his entire life. But those are some of the ways that you can tell him apart from the other boys. So I'll tell you our next largest, that is Bodhi. Bodhi is, and this guy here, he's 46 years old. Bodhi is 12 years old and a little over 9,000 pounds. So he's going to surely catch up to this guy. He might even be taller than him because Groucho here is about 10.5 feet at the shoulders. And Bodhi is almost 10. So he is very, very tall, very long-legged elephant. And one way that you can tell him apart from the others is looking at his tusks. So his tusks are really, really short. It's nothing that we do. He actually does it himself. So he loves to play with things. He'll stick his tusk into anything he possibly can and try to destroy it and knock it around. So if you see an elephant who's playing around with a log or a tree or a ball or banging on the door or anything like that, that's usually going to be Bodhi. He loves to mess with things. So he keeps those really, really short. The next elephant that we have in size is our little old lady, Dolly. Many of you guys probably know her. How many of you guys are long-time residents of Denver? Got some here, so yeah. So we have lots of stories of Miss Dolly, people coming as children, and then bringing their children, and now bringing their grandchildren, and it's very cool to hear from them because Dolly has been here for over 30 years. She's a great big part of our hearts and a great big part of the Denver community too. So one way that you can tell her apart is that she does not have any tusks at all. So Asian females rarely have tusks, and if they do, they're called tushes, and they're really, really short, sometimes not even coming out of the sulcus, that little pocket that you see Groucho's ivory coming out of. So that's how you can tell Dolly apart. Then is our little guy. He is very cool. He's got a pretty amazing story. And I'm going to ask you guys a little bit of questions here. So how many of you guys have flown on an airplane? Good enough, good enough, good, good. See if you can make it smaller. How many of you guys have flown out of the country? Wow, good, okay. How many of you guys have flown to Ireland? Oh, we got a few here. So you guys have a lot in common with Billy because he actually was born at the Dublin Zoo in Ireland. And he spent some time in Amsterdam before flying over here. He was in a private cargo plane with a bunch of our keepers and vets, and he landed here and made Denver Zoo his new home. So one of the ways that you guys can tell him apart, besides the size of being the smallest elephant that we have here, at about a little over 6,000 pounds, and he is 8 years old, is that you can look at his tusk. He's got one shorter tusk than the other, but he looks like he's got these weird things on the ends of his tusk. Those are called tusk caps. So being a typical rambunctious young elephant who loves to play with things, and he was playing with his favorite log, and he was moving it around, and he broke that tusk right off. Unfortunately, unlike Groucho here, who just broke the tusk, he actually broke the tusk and exposed his pulp cavity, which can be really dangerous for an elephant if it's exposed and it gets infected. So that pulp cavity dried up, fell off, and we wanted to make sure to protect it to keep it growing, because if we had to remove that pulp cavity, it's just like if we had to get a root canal, we would take the nerve endings out and all the pulp there, and that tooth would be dead. So would the tusk. So we put a tusk cap on it to protect it, and it has a hole so we can still flush it and keep an eye on it and make sure that he didn't keep breaking it off and making it shorter. So that's how you guys can tell them apart. That is healing greatly. It's almost totally closed. It's only got a sliver left that is open, which is really, really cool for us. So those are our 4 elephants, and I'll talk to you guys now about what you guys are seeing between Groucho and Gabe. This is a great opportunity for training. It's really good bonding also. We use positive reinforcement and operant conditioning here when we work with the animals here at the Denver Zoo. It's totally their choice. He could walk away if he wanted to. He didn't have to come out here. We didn't even have to call him because he knew that, hey, it's demo time. I'm going to come down. I'm going to get all these really cool treats. And then all I have to do is listen. And if I don't feel like I'm in the mood, I can just walk away. Totally his choice. But a lot of these behaviors that we ask him to do allows us to take care of them. So he's actually helping us take care of them. You guys saw him go down in what we call a stretch. So when he goes down on all fours, that lowers him down. I told you he's about 10.5 feet the shoulders. There's no way we can get to the top of him at all. He's too high. So when he comes down to our level, we can get to his cheeks, his eyes, his ears. Look at his back. All over. And you guys are now watching to see how he can actually use that trunk, over 100,000 muscles and tendons. And they have really good balance, just like that. And they can stretch really, really far. So a lot of the behaviors that we ask them for a trunk up, open up their mouth so we can check their tongue, check their teeth.
Le mueve el agua.
Dolly is trained to open her mouth. We throw the medication in, give her some orange juice. She swallows it all whole, and it's done. So that's all the training. We don't have to trick her or anything. We ask them to lift their feet up so we can check their feet, and we wouldn't be able to do it without their help because there's no way we're going to make them do that. So it looks like Gabe is wrapping up, and I'll get off the microphone. If you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to come down, talk to us. We love talking to you guys about these guys. They're very special to us, and hopefully they'll be special to you too. These elephants are very endangered. There's only about 30,000 of them left in the whole entire world. So that is one of the reasons why they're here today, and that we want to spread that love and knowledge and hopefully help you guys figure out how you guys can help these guys here in the Denver Zoo and in the wild. So have a great day and enjoy the rest of the Denver Zoo.
It's still a lot of